Hey guys, OG here. I just got done watching the newest video from The Thinking Atheist. I'll include a link in the bottom bar, I guess is what we call it now. It's basically a video saying that they want viewers to send in little video segments explaining how they arrived at atheism. They wanted you to cover three things: how you became an atheist, what challenges or adversity you experienced in your journey to atheism, and words of encouragement to others who may be on that very same journey right now. I don't believe in magic or fairies or magic lamps or voodoo or anything that's mystical. Pretty much my entire life, I never really bought into any religion. I mean, ever since I can remember anything, I remember like understanding that there are different religions and that not all of them can be correct. Like I understood that from like the first thoughts I've ever had about religion. I understood that not everyone believes the same thing. Religion really comes down to what happens after you die, doesn't it? I mean, can't we be honest about that? For most people, that's what it really comes down to. And for most of my life, I thought, okay, I don't subscribe to any one religion, but I always looked at the possibility of there being nothing, of non existence, of going back to the way you were before you were born. I always looked at that possibility as the most remote and far off possibility, the one that is very, very, very unlikely, but it's really nasty to think about and scary to think about. But it's not nothing to really worry about because that's not the case, you know. Once I started getting on the internet, I had to figure out, what's all the evidence for a continuance of consciousness after death. It just like once you go to study that and find out what the science is behind that shit, if you are honest and start to try to poke holes in it, that's all you're going to be able to do is poke massive holes in it. You're not going to be able to support it whatsoever. There's nothing that I've seen that's no solid science that suggests a continuance of consciousness after death. It just, for me, it's about on par with finding a magic lamp, rubbing it, having a genie pop out, and granting you three wishes. That's about what the chances are of you having some kind of continuance of consciousness after you die. Which brings me to my words of encouragement. For me, realizing that this is probably the only time we have, this tiny little sliver, this like maybe 80 years if you're lucky, is it. This is it. This is all you have to be you. That makes life so much more precious. It makes what you do so much more important. For me, it does. It makes you have to do something. It makes every day so much more precious. It's such a tiny little sliver in eternity. It's so small. Like, and this is all you got, man. You got to enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself. Have fun. If it's important to you to make your mark on the world, make your mark on the world. For me, it's important to create. Like I have this like desire to create. I'm like, driven to create. Like if it's artwork or music, make music. I like to make videos. Obviously, I like to write stories. That's something that I need to do while I'm alive is make things that sort of tell who I was. Like other words of encouragement is you are not alone. If you are starting to come to terms with reality and are no longer able to buy into the whole religion god bullshit, you're not alone. Like before getting on the internet, I honestly thought I was in a way smaller minority than I actually even am. Like I really, really thought it was a rare thing that other people just don't believe in God. I got on the internet and found out, oh shit, there's shit tons of motherfuckers. Like there's websites, we're on YouTube. We got a community on YouTube. Come around, we got channels. We make videos and we watch them. We discuss, debate. We trash on each other. We trash on Christians. We get along with Christians. We talk to Christians. We might not buy into the shit, but so many people do. It's a fascinating discussion. Really, religion is a never-ending discussion. So we're always having it. So come around, come find us. You're not alone. You are not alone. You're not the only one that thinks the way you think. There are other rational people out there, and you can find them. It's not hard. Hardships that I faced on my atheism journey. It's hard to face reality once you realize there's probably no magic happy land, journey after you're dead. When you're dead, you're just dead. And coming to terms with that is really the only hardship I guess I really ever had. I mean, I never try to hide the fact that I don't believe in buy into the bullshit. But for me, it's important. I want to get this across. Atheism is not important to me. Spreading atheism is not important to me. The concept of atheism, it's not important to me. Don't get me wrong, I like the community. I like the cultural aspect of it, but atheism is not important to me. What's important to me is the truth. Understanding the best approximation of reality. That's what is important to me. Not bashing Christianity per se, although that's fun, but I want to know the truth. That's what I want to know. If it turns out that the God of the Bible and Jesus Christ is the real truth, if that's what the truth is, I want to know. I'm not angry with God. I don't want to, from everything I've read, everything I've seen, and the tremendous amounts of research into the field that I've done, the simple fact is there is no evidence of any kind of religion being correct. There's no evidence of going to a happy place after you die. It all points to 99.9% sure that when you die, you're just dead, gone, non-existent forever. I want to know the truth. That is what is important. And if you're seeking that, if you want to find that out, if you honestly want to find that out, you're probably going to end up referring to yourself as an atheist, which is actually fine by me. Anyway, that's my story and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.